Hello! So first of all, the channel has recently passed 100 subs. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for subscribing. As kind of a celebration today, I'm going to take you along with me as I go buy some books and other things. The Half Price Book Outlet is having their semi-annual fill a bag for $20. So I'm going to head over there and I thought I'd take you guys along. Let's go. And the joys of driving a construction in the middle of nowhere. So we have a red light because the road's down to one lane. Yay! Here we are, Half Price Books. The parking lot is full. The place opened an hour ago. So, gonna go in. Probably won't take any real video inside. I'm wearing a mask though because I ain't wanting COVID. Alright, so there we go. I have survived. Got my goodies. It was actually super busy when I got there. It had only been open for an hour. And even though now it's only noon, it's really cleared out a lot. So it wasn't super bad, but definitely felt good that I had my mask on. So, number one thing, I gotta pee. People that know me won't be surprised. So I want to hit up the Goodwill. I want to hit up the recycling center, and number one, find a place to pee. Alright, and another thing, since last summer I got in a car wreck, somebody pulled out in front of me and totaled my car, and I had a Honda Fit, and I really liked that car, but they don't make them anymore, at least not for North America. So every time I go somewhere, I keep a running total of how many Honda Fits I've seen, and there's 3 so far. Last time I was in Bloomington, I got to 9, I think, so we'll see. Alright, going into Goodwill. I still have to pee, but I have seen another Honda Fit, so raise our number to 4. I managed to pee in Goodwill, picked up a lovely bit of cinema. I'll show you later. Now I think it's time to get some food. Oh, and I also forgot, I saw 2 more Honda Fits on the way over here. We are going to the original Mother Bears. I usually go to the one on the west side, but I thought we'd go over here to the original on the east side. Food has been acquired, leftovers as well. Couple more stops to make before we go recycling. Gonna go to the other Goodwill in town, and I just found out that the former location of the Goodwill is a Habitat for Humanity restore. So probably not gonna get any video game related stuff, but might find some furniture stuff. Here we are, Goodwill number 2, and 2 Honda Fits. So that brings us up to 7 today. Alright, a few more goodies gotten at the Goodwill store number 2. Now on to the Habitat for Humanity restore. Here we go, Habitat for Humanity restore. Like I said, this used to be Goodwill, and that doesn't look particularly safe. But on the positive note, did see another fit. We're up to 8. Wow, I scored a couple things in there too. So they have a ton of stuff in there, especially like cabinets and stuff. I'm thinking about doing a little remodeling thing. So I'll definitely have to think about this. And I know there's one in Terre Haute. I haven't been there in a while, but I'll have to check that one out too. But this one seemed like they had a ton of stuff. So thumbs up to the Bloomington restore. I don't know what that red mark is on My knuckle. All right, now here it is. The stop we all been waiting for. Recycling! All right, here we are at the recycling center. So this is not the main recycling center. This is just the one on closest to me. And the reason to come over here is because since COVID, the one in my town had been closed, and I think it's open now, but they still are limited on what they take. So there you go. Now it's time to go home and show you all of my goodies. All right, I'm home again. Yes, now it's time to show off what I got. First of all, I don't think I showed this last time. I got this at the local Goodwill. I went in and I was like, meh, almost went home. But like, let me check out the DVDs. And boy, did I score. You know, I love Doctor Who. Doctor Who DVDs and Doctor Who on Blu-ray. So, pretty sweet score on that. One of these Blu-rays, DVDs are out. The DVD season, Series 8 Part 2 is still even sealed. But I mean, it's DVD, not Blu-ray, whatever. Who cares? Okay, so what I get today? A bag full of stuff. So, some of this stuff I probably wouldn't have got. I definitely wouldn't have got if I had to pay full price for it. But it was there $20 to fill a bag for $20. Everything you can get in the bag for $20. So, last time I got some Game Informer magazines. This time, I got a bunch more. And I mean, a bunch. Now, I've already got a lot of Game Informer magazines, so I didn't really bother looking to see for these ones that are bagged up if I had these or not. These are some older ones, the one they got because a few years ago they got narrow and they got wider. And then I found some individual issues, which I did double check my list that I don't have these, so there we go, that's nice. Then picked up some movies. I don't think I would have picked up any of these normally, but what the hell. This American Life Season 1, the TV show. I figure maybe I can show some of these in one of my classes. I got Source Code movie. It was fine, but I wouldn't have picked it up even for $1 probably, but float in the bag. Then, you know I love my Christian stuff, so this is from the producer of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, Thou Shalt Laugh, a bunch of Christian comedians. And then book-wise, what I get? Ooh, The Electronic Battlefield. Strategy and playing tips for 30 of the best and best-selling computer war games. So, I thought that was kind of neat. From the Telegraph to the Internet. And I think this was interesting because it's like, From the Telegraph to the Internet, CWA President Morty Barr tells the story of the communication workers of America as he lived it. So, kind of interesting perspective. The geography of the internet industry. Ah, man, this sounds really boring, and yeah, I think it probably will be. But Todd looks at there like maps of where internet, websites were hosted, kind to make an argument about the. We say the internet is everywhere, but not really. Let's see, making a mess here. What just happened? A chronicle from the information frontier. Here's some of what just happened. Millions of ordinary sensible people came into possession of computers. Then the Future X Network, a Bell Labs perspective. So I definitely wouldn't have got this, but it's like a hardcover thing that's like, here's what we at Bell Labs think the future is going to be like. So that's kind of interesting because, Bell Labs, ooh. That was sarcasm. And then some crazy paperbacks that, again, I wouldn't have got normally, but Total Recall novelization, which I think is funny that their credits on the front, based on a screenplay by, screen story by, doesn't mention Philip K. Dick. We can remember Hoyer Wholesale. And Raiders of the Lost Ark novelization. And then perhaps the best thing I got all day, Growing Pains. Here's Mike Seaver and his family. Wow. It looks they have trouble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this is like 5 short stories or based on episodes or what. Anyway, there we go. That's what I got from Half Price Books. On to the first Goodwill. Only got one thing at this first Goodwill. More Christiana Revelations. And I mainly got this because it has Eric Roberts, who I don't think anyone's ever told him he can say no to scripts. When a local priest has a stroke, a small town is transformed by the visitation of a mysterious stranger who transforms with miracles a quaint parish with big problems, cancer, abuse in the family, and wayward youth. And I like that. I noticed one of them, but there are at least 2 places in here where they need spaces between the words, and there are spaces between the words are missing. So that shows you how high quality this is. All right, then I went to Mother Bear's Pizza. I've still got leftovers. Have that for dinner. Then I went to the other Goodwill. And I brought a few things related to other projects. So, in my last book haul, I showed the VHS of Norman's Awesome Experience. I've been trying to transfer it to electronic, digitize it. And I bought a couple of those boxes I showed you in the last video. And it's been I put in a purple discoloration across the top third. So I'm like, well, I'm using the component, so maybe if I can get some way of S-Video. So we'll see if that helps. Because I knew I had S-Video cables, but couldn't find them, so $1. Then $2 each. I got some picture frames. Sif and my bunch of 80s memorabilia I unboxed. I decided it would be funny to put frames around all those pictures of Tom Baker, like to go with the ones that the previous owner had framed up, and I'm going to put them on my wall somewhere so somebody who comes over doesn't know who Tom Baker is going to be like, why does he have all these pictures of this person? Then the last place I went was the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I got 2 Ginsu knives. 50 cents each, I think. But I got these because I got hand-me-downs from my parents of Ginsu knives, and I'm like, I could use a couple more knives, and they actually had the ones that match, so there you go. They can cut through tin cans.
Hold up, wait a minute. I almost forgot the most important thing. Saw one more Honda Fit on the way home. That brings us to 9. 9 Honda Fits. Back to me.
Anyway, hope you liked this different type of book haul. I don't know, I might do it this way again. To be honest, it could be kind of the same thing, so maybe not. But if you did like it, leave a comment. Thanks again for 100 subscribers.